Hello everyone and welcome back. Today we're going to have a look at how we can update our SQL entries within our database. So let's jump right into it. We'll open a new query here and we'll use the paired carousels, and we'll do that so we don't have to do that further on. So like previous episodes, we're using a database that we have created together where we are focused on a database for a business dealing with car sales. Now, if you wanted to know more about the modeling behind this database, I have a complete series on how to model where we are going through this exact database. Now, let's go to the users table and see what we have so far inside of that table. As you can see here, we've got information within this entity or table where we have a user ID, we have a first name, a last name, a mobile phone, a home phone, a street address, a street number, and a zip code. Now let's say our user over here, user number one or user ID number one, Logan Smith, decided to move house and so has informed us of this and the need to update his address so that he can get our sweet deal sent to the right address. How do we go about doing this from a database point of view? Well, we are going to have to utilize the update command, which is, of course, the title of the video today. So we simply type in update users, and then we say set street address equals, I don't know where he lives now, maybe Linden Road. And maybe has a new street number equals, say 9B now. And also he changed his zip code, so we'll type in zip code equals, let's say he moved to the same area as user ID number 2, so 94501. Now, this is what's supposed to be updated. So we say we want to update the street address, we want to update the street number, but we also want to update the zip code. Now, just hitting enter here is not a good idea. So we need to tack on something to uniquely identify our Logan Smith. Now, the easiest way of doing this is to utilize the user ID. Do type in now is where, and then we say user ID equals 1. And now we can execute this. And you see one row is affected. So now if we go back and let's do a new query here. Let's see, we're still corrected. Yeah. So we do select from users. You'll see now he lives on Linden Road, 9B, and he has the same zip code as Nicholas Johnson. So now we've updated this specific person to the new address, street number, and zip code that they live. So let's have a look at this command once again. So the update command states that first of all, we tell the database that we are going to update something inside of the table users. That would tell the database set street address, which is an attribute within our table, to Linden Road, street number to 9B, and zip code to 94501. And finally, we tell the database management system that where you're supposed to do this is where the user ID equals 1. Now, of course, it can do multiple updates at the same time. Let's say we wanted to take everybody who lives in the zip code 94501. So let's do that one instead. So we're going to update users, and we're going to say that everybody who lives in the zip code of 94501, their first name is going to be Louis. So we say set first name equals Louis. And then we tell them where zip code equals, what did I say again? I said 94501. And now if we execute and go back and update this, now we see this is Louis, this is Louis. We'll go down and we'll probably find some more Louises. We can do this where first name equals Louis. There we go. So we got 3 Louises updated now. So we got user ID number 1, 2, and 172. They all live in the same zip code. So all of them are now named Louis. So this is a way where you can update a group of people at the same time by utilizing a not so unique where constraint. And with that said, that was all for today. It's a simple little quick episode. So I hope to see you next time.